What's up, everybody? This is Unida, the free spirit guy, back here with day 2 of Oslo Tour Stovner 2017. And with me, well, I got none other than the man behind the camera, Simon himself.
Hello!
And we are ready for yet another day at the beautiful Stovner Disc Golf Park special Oslo Tour tournament layout with what I would say is quite a sexy feature card lined up.
Absolutely. It's not the sexy beast commentary, but it's sexy none the least.
That's very true. And we got in the lead after day 1 is Philo Brathwaite trailing 1 ahead of Nikko Locastro. You got Gregg Barsby and a local hero, Espen Møkkelgjerd, with -7 after day 1. Starting right here at the yellow layout, hole 1, 113 meters OB on the path to the right. You will see these guys basically trying to go as straight as possible and then have a nice fade into the hill, hopefully.
I guess these guys will probably go for something overstable and throw it hard to the right. Maybe not as far left as that, but...
yeah, surprisingly short there from Philo.
Yeah, he nailed it in the last round.
Yeah, I think he was parked.
I think it's probably bullseye. This looks better though.
Yeah, and this is... a little...
Yeah, it's short as well.
A little short as well. A little surprising start.
That's a tester.
For sure.
Even for Nikko.
So we got Espen here, is one of the most decorated players in Norway.
Hangs it over the OB line, but it fades in perfectly.
Yeah, just 7-8 meters from the pin there. Gregg Barsby coming up as well from... it wasn't a part of the feature card on day 1, but a little high here.
You have to get a little lucky to get through the trees if you throw that high. And Gregg was, he's okay.
Yeah.
He has a putt.
It's not a must-get birdie, but of course for these guys, they know it's just one day. And talking about getting it.
That's perfect. Very casual.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the intense emotion from Philo there, but great putt. A little bit lower for Nikko.
And see if Barsby can court? No.
Just a little high.
The first hole is always a bit touchy.
Yeah, and Stovner is known for being one of the best courses in Norway, but also being a place where there is always wind. So you're gonna see that come into play here the whole day. Gregg tapping his par.
Yeah, so no big mistakes there.
No,
a huge putt from Philo though. This is beautiful.
Yeah, that's as good as you can get it here.
Yeah.
And like I said, more of a bonus birdie than anything.
Yeah, but for these guys, to be fair, it should be a birdie.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, it should. And actually, I'm talking about should be, but isn't that easy to get. It's the next hole. It's hole 2, 190 meters. There is a double mando straight ahead, and an elevated basket, wide open basically.
Yeah. And OB behind the basket.
Yeah.
It doesn't come into play that often, but it's there.
Yeah, it is. And of course, cars are all around. Some random spectators. And funny enough, this is only one birdie here the whole day too, which is a little bit surprising because it doesn't seem that hard.
No, it's not that far, but you get intimidated by the double mando there, so you don't crank out the most comfortable shot maybe.
A little bit short, but it's all right.
Yeah.
Philo put one in the last hole from that range, so it shouldn't be
probably even longer.
Oh. Yeah, Espen misses.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And the drop zone here is basically right in the middle of the mando trees there, so should be an easy up and down for a for bogey, and that's a true shank from Nikko.
Yeah, that is not very Nikko-like.
No.
Let's see if Barsby can correct. Oh, that's tight. I think he slipped through.
Yeah.
Barely.
Looked like he was using the whole tree there.
Yeah.
So high hyzer in towards the pin. That's the a little bit. Yeah, that's nice.
But okay, we have Nikko first. But you can see Gregg's disc on the left there, and it's not too bad to be there. It's you can play it to the right and skip on the road, and you have many shots there.
Yeah, you can go forehand over the road to the left there. You can go a low hyzer, which we're gonna see here, I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully skip towards the pin. Beautifully executed by Gregg.
Let's see if Philo can do the same thing as last hole.
Yeah.
A little bit low.
Yeah, like I said, only one birdie here throughout the whole day too. Yeah, this is truly a bonus birdie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So and totally, there's nothing in the way. So the wind here really catches any disc flying towards any basket.
Isn't there like a headwind on this hole? Yeah. It looks that on the banner behind there.
Yeah, which is a little bit challenging, but it's gonna make for a good throw on the next hole, which you're gonna utilize that headwind.
See Barsby getting out of the trouble here beautifully.
Yeah. Barsby is one of the most entertaining players that I've the pleasure to watch. If you look closely on his shirt, it was actually bought here in Oslo. It states quite clearly "walk the talk," which I think sums up his mentality quite nicely.
Walk the talk, that's perfect.
All right, so we're at hole 3 at 129 meters. The trick here is to make sure you don't fade too far past the basket. Quite tricky hole placement, which you don't think about on the tee, but there's OB to the left, and it's quite easy to go way left.
Yeah, this hole is much trickier than it looks.
Yeah.
It's the way the grass slopes downwards. It makes for a tricky shot.
Yeah, and I think actually that's sort of a theme here at Stovner Disc Golf Park, is that it's not. It seems easy, but it plays harder than it looks.
Absolutely.
So a little short from Gregg, but should be within Gregg range.
Yeah, and also those trees, they prevent you from going for the big hyzer, and Espen is not happy with that tree.
No, that's easy to understand. Very uncharacteristic. And the shot you see here,
that's the perfect shot.
That is, it got Locastro patented all over it. Overstable flex line.
Yeah, I love the overstable flex round from Nikko. It looks so beautiful.
Yeah, you have to go wide here like Espen do and fade in towards the pin. Nicely executed.
That's a nice par save. This one is a bit tricky.
Yeah. Oh, looks good.
Oh,
all right, so I think I got it now. Philo, he can put it from that range if it's a downslope or an upslope. But if it's flat ground, it's more challenging for him. Great putt there, also from Gregg.
Yeah, that's 2 birdies. And probably 3. Oh, shouldn't have said that. Sorry.
Yeah, you jinxed that hard, Seaman.
But even though 2 birdies and 2 pars, that's not too bad.
No, absolutely not.
But these are world-class players, so you should expect a lot from them.
Yeah, and another slow-mo of Philo. Nailing one from way outside the circle.
It's a very smooth putt.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful.
He got good control of those classic AVRs.
Yes, you could shoot classic AVRs.
Yeah, Philo has quite of an old-school bag, in my opinion. He has very few discs and different degrees of wear and tear on them.
Yeah.
And I like that sort of mentality. Keep it simple. So.
And this is kind of like the complete opposite of the last hole.
Absolutely, it's 96 meters. You will most likely see these guys try to do an anhyzer, just a very straight shot, as Mr. Brathwaite do here to perfection. Just hit the last tree there, but
that would have been perfect.
Yeah, scary putt nonetheless. If you hit the cage here, or if you don't, well, if you hit the basket but not in the inside, you're gonna have a high risk of doing a rollaway down towards the OB on the pathway.
A lot of players has gotten several strokes on this hole just because of bad rolls.
Yeah.
But this is also good. Skips over follows this there.
That's the overstable one that Nikko liked that much. Turns it over. It's gonna come back. If it's
little late.
Going too far. Oh, it skips out of bounds under the bridge there.
That's bad luck.
Yeah, unfortunate.
This is from where Nikko put it in the last round.
Oh, and we get a little taste of that roll.
Oh.
It's good.
It didn't go all the way to the OB then, though.
No, luckily.
But it's still boring.
Well, he can thank the lazy TD that didn't cut the grass behind there. So from 8 meters, uphill putt from Nikko.
Oh, that's a nice par save. Oh no!
I know that Gregg have been talking about the iron leaf, but I think maybe an iron fly or something. So Espen not happy.
Nobody's converting on this hole.
None.
A bogey there, that's tough luck.
Yeah, you're gonna feel you lose a stroke there to everyone. But you're gonna go into quite a hard hole now, which could mean a little bit of possibilities, as we see one of the most characteristics putts in the game with that straddle low Nikko style. I like that.
He has a very unique style.
Yeah. So you see Philo still with a comfortable lead here, but there are still many holes to go. As we get into 666, this is the 203 meter par 4 triple mando under the bridge between the pillars here. And then a big drive towards the pin. There is OB to the left of the uncut grass there. Also OB on the road and on the pathway behind. So basically you're gonna see either a straight shot through the pillars, a forehand or a roller for the first shot, and then just unleash power towards the pin.
I'm pretty sure Gregg is going to go for roller here. He's a very good roller game.
Yeah. I'm sure he's tired of hearing it, but he got to be one of the very few in the world that has actually a roller ace.
Yeah, that's very unique.
So, and that's not...
Yeah, hacks it out a little bit too wide there.
Yeah.
Let's see if Nikko can correct. Oh, that looks very good. Maybe.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is one of the longest drive I've seen on this hole.
If he would have been standing up at the very end, we could probably get a few more meters, but that's ideal. That's perfect.
That's a sweet spot,
no
doubt.
Maybe this is even better. Let's see.
A little bit higher, but it cuts down a little bit earlier. But still, it's going to be a fairly easy open shot.
Do you think Espen is going for a green here?
He always...
if we can hold...
Really? Did he really hit that one?
Yeah.
That one power line?
Oh no, yeah, I remember this one. Oh, I felt so sorry for him. He hit like 1 inch thick.
I haven't even seen it if it weren't for someone hitting that line, that power line going straight across.
Yeah.
Beautiful by Gregg there, by the way, but that's just nasty for Espen.
Yeah, that's tough.
A little bit long, flirting with the OB, but decent about.
He has a nice petrol there.
Yeah, headwind though, so it's not going to be the easiest.
But this should be fairly easy for these guys to get up and get the birdie. As long as you get through the double mander or triple mander. Then that's a bullseye hit if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, no doubt. Beautiful fly life stamp on, I don't know what the disco was, but stamp is nice.
Stamp is nice.
So,
Philo doing some running there. Oh, that's hard.
It's hard and high.
That maybe would have gone OB if it didn't hit the basket.
It was on the way.
Yeah.
Easy birdie for Gregg.
Double bogey. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah. You know Espen is not going to be happy.
No. Espen has been having a very good season this year.
Absolutely.
He's been playing very good.
He had a back injury which he attended earlier this year, and now he's back. I don't feel like he's not 100% back, but he is 90% back, which means that he is easily one of the best in.
And he's enjoying the game. You can see that he's having fun out there.
Yeah, no doubt, and a very skillful player to watch.
Yeah. He's been a Norwegian champion, hasn't he?
Yeah, several times. European as well.
Ah, European as well.
So we're going from a 200-meter hole to an 80-meter hole. This is a temporary hole. Forehand is, I would say, the absolute best choice here.
Yeah.
You when you have Philo pulling out a forehand for the second day in a row, you know it's a forehand hole.
Yeah.
What is really tricky about this, and which I as a TD was very happy with, was the pin placement, which is very guarded. Oh, I'm sorry, Nikko. That's.
I wasn't quite ready for this one.
No, me neither. But it turned out quite nicely.
Yeah, it's there.
So, yeah, as I was starting to say before, Nikko's roller so rudely interrupted me, is that the pin is quite guarded. So even though you're, like Gregg there, just 5-6 meters from the pin, it's going to be a straddle out to find an opening around those trees.
That looks good. Huh. I think maybe I missed the second camera this one, I'm afraid.
See if...
he wants this one. Fades out a little early.
Yeah. So, a little self-bragging if you follow the free spirit guy on Instagram, which is me. Ooh. The football field where this guy teed off from is where you'll see all my winter photos this year.
A local practice field.
Yeah. Espen?
No! This is not Espen's round. At least not up until now.
It's very uncharacteristic. Gregg. Very nice.
We get at least one birdie, that's good.
So actually, a little fun fact is the last hole, 666, played almost a half a stroke easier on day 2 than day 1. So.
Oh wow! But there was rain on day 1.
It was, but there is a lot of wind, so wind is not going to be something they're going to be concerned about in the next few holes, which is inside the forest, is Forsheimen Disc Golf Park, and get ready to see some trees. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I filmed these holes with the drone, and that was not easy.
I can't imagine. And then going straight into the hardest one of the whole tournament, actually on the whole tour. Hole 7 is 120 meters. It doesn't seem very far, but there is just this tight corridor of death. If you're anywhere off the fairway, you're gonna be looking at some hard scramble. But as long as you get over this crest, get down to this fallen tree, there is actually 2 fairways. Either early here to with the forehand or a turnover, or this open fairway as you see here towards the basket.
This is the most open fairway, and that is saying a lot.
Yeah,
it's a very tight hole.
Yeah, and I gotta say, for being such a hard fairway all the way up until the basket, and then just put the basket. Like that on yeah, it's just adding insult to everything. Surprised to see Gregg going with the forehand here, actually.
It would have been nice, but guess the last unfortunate tree.
Yeah, there's a lot of lasts.
Yeah.
So, but this one looks beautiful from Philo.
Oh, almost killing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty. Actually, maybe even a little bit further than you want, but not a bad spot to be in.
He has something to work with there. Oh.
It's coming back. It's kicking back. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's in the middle of the fairway, or fairway.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can call it a fairway.
Yeah, fair or unfair. It's.
Yeah.
I love this hole, but I know a lot of people that has a very different feeling.
Yeah, and Espen gets the same result as last round. I think he hits one of the same trees.
Yeah, and then it's just a long pitch out.
Yeah. You can't do anything much more than that.
What line is Gregg seeing here? What, he's throwing...
What
Are you kidding me?
How did you do that?
So, Simon, why didn't you film that line?
I should have been filming. Next year I'll film that line. I can retire my drone afterwards.
Yeah, beautiful
Yeah,
shot
that's
by the way
perfect.
by Nikko.
Oh.
It's a lot of threes.
Mm.
Yeah, as you can see, a little bit long for
Yeah,
Philo,
it's
but
an Anheuser right there. Yeah.
didn't put enough angle on that. Talking about angle.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Gets a little lucky though, I think.
Wow. I didn't. I don't know how it. Yeah, that's some magic right there. That's some Barsby magic.
Yeah.
From a non-existing line to an easy tap in par. That's.
Maybe he's been talking to some of the locals and found a local route that.
Well, I'm local. I haven't seen that route.
You're not local enough.
So decent bid by Espen, but a little bit off.
Oh, this is perfect. Birdie here. That's.
Yeah, I gotta say this. Out of all the 4 tournaments we played in the tour, this is by far the hardest hole. And on this this tournament, it actually only carded 6 birdies, 28 pars, and 129 bogeys or more.
Whoa!
So and actually, I gotta say, I feel a little bit sorry for Nikko here because he got outshadowed by the phenomenal par by Gregg, but beautiful Anheuser.
But I think Nikko prides himself as being a good woods player. I think he's one of the better ones.
I agree, and Gregg as well. So a little bit. I shouldn't be that surprised maybe that he found the hidden line.
Yeah.
All right, we're heading into hole 8, 70 meters, par 3. You want to aim straight towards the tree you see in the middle of this drone footage. Was it a little bit hard with the elevation?
It was a little bit hard. The drone is stopping a lot.
Yeah. So, and you're gonna go most likely fade a little bit to the left of the tree. There is also a forehand flex route that you can go. It's gonna be interesting to see how this guy solve it. That's it's a little bit tight. Yeah,
a little bit tight.
He was on the right path there, just 20 centimeters too much to the left. Gregg's going with that forehand I talked about. Turns beautiful
that looks
over.
Perfect. That's ideal.
That's a green hit, no doubt. A lot of angle from.
Unfortunate.
But he was on the right. There is a lot of room to the left there, even though you can't see it here from the tee. So. Ooh.
Little early release there.
Espen is not having the day of his life, it seems like.
All right. It's out there. He has a good putt from there. Forehand putter from Espen.
Yeah, very nice.
See? Okay, he has some branches there.
Yeah. There's a lot of branches on this course.
A few.
So the yellow layout, which they're playing now, is by far the hardest as well throughout this tournament. The red layout for these guys are going to benefit the strong arms. So
it has a good mix. When you put the Forsheimer holes in there, it has a nice combination of holes.
Yeah, and especially here in Oslo, where there's a lot of park-style golf, a lot of open fairways going into the woods here. I think a lot of the locals are a little bit intimidated by this course.
Yeah,
to say the least.
I played it once and it was horrible.
Yeah.
I took a lot of strokes. But this is a nice line from Gregg there.
Yeah, and he
gets the lone birdie.
Picks up the pace there with 3 out of 4 birdies on the last 4 holes.
And Philo is leading by 3 strokes.
Yep. Hole 9, 90 meters. But there is an elevation of at least 10 meters up here. This is I
think it's more even.
It's a tough 90 meters to get up there. It's a good drive.
Yeah, it's a little bit more open than the last one, but it's longer, so it's demanding.
Yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of a flex line here up just around. Yeah, if that get back and up. There's. Come on, man. Breaking in some discs. I looked really good, but it just came back a little bit early.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Philo actually fell there.
He did?
Yeah, it was a very slippery Yeah, T.
Oh, and Espen.
He's a bit all over the place now.
Yeah, but they both split that small little gap there.
Yeah. Can't even see the disc. It's so.
I like this shot because there is the disc.
Hey!
Philo got you there.
Yeah, it was actually Magnus.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Nobody can trick me.
So, so tell me a little bit about SM Disc Golf as you see these guys get up to the green.
Yeah, SM Disc Golf is stands for Simon and Magnus Disc Golf. I started this channel for 2 years ago now, I
Sounds
guess,
about right.
or 2.5. And Magnus, my good friend from childhood, he's been joining me, and we've been.
What?
Wow!
Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off there, but what the heck?
Yeah, I didn't think anyone saw that coming. That's a beautiful birdie if I've ever seen one. I don't think many has put in birdies from there.
No, not at all.
Only Gregg can do those things.
Yeah, so sorry to cut you off as we get a replay of the Anheuser forehand from Gregg.
Yeah, that's I don't know what to say. I didn't position myself to think that he would actually make these throws. A lot of trees in the way there. But he gets a stroke on everyone.
Yeah.
And 2 on Philo.
So you see, Espen has fallen a little bit off the wagon for on the top here, but still many holes to go. So as we get into hole 10, 70 meters, par 3, you want to throw to the right of this cluster of trees and then fade in towards the basket, like a fairway driver or mid-range to get some skip up.
Yeah, maybe a rock 3 or something stable.
Yeah. So, and see, Gregg actually pulling out a Thor here from Guru Disc Golf, one of the sponsors of the tour.
Yeah, and he does what most people do, fade out a little bit early into that bush, but he has a putt from there.
Ooh, lucky branches from Nikko. He was way high there.
Yeah. Oh.
A little bit too tight.
Yeah.
Right idea, but
let's see if Espen can correct from the others.
Actually, all 4 of them threw the Thor. So that made
everyone.
So it might not be the right.
Maybe they should have changed this.
Talking about splitting trees, though.
Yeah.
Did he actually hit both of them?
Yeah, he did.
It's a pinball wizard.
And Nikko took his time on this one. He was it paid off.
Paid off.
I think he stood there for probably 60 seconds just to figure out what to do. And Gregg is not as lucky. He gets a nasty kickback.
Yeah. And you can't really see it here, but 5 meters behind the basket, there is quite a ways down.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go too long here. So we see Philo cleans up his par.
It's been for par. And then this is a bogey for...
Yeah, for Gregg.
Yeah, I would say.
3-putted in on the green. Even with that tricky first stand, it's uncharacteristic.
A little bit uncharacteristic.
So I like to think that these guys here.
Here we can see him splitting the Y.
Yeah. And 1, 3. 2, 3. That's beautiful. Yeah. But I like to think that this was sort of the start of the really great season that Gregg ended up having, as this was the tournament before European Open, and since then he just caught fire.
He's been on fire this for the end of this season at least.
Yeah.
I haven't been paying attention to the first one, but it's probably good as well.
Yeah.
He's a very good player.
So, alright, standing on the tee on this one is very intimidating. There is a 3-meter gap you have to hit, and then you need to get over or under this rocks. If not, you're gonna skip right. And it's about 100 meters up there, so it's a good pump to get up there.
And this is the original first hole of the fourth time around, isn't it?
Yep.
So this is like a really tough start to your golf round, because it's a very demanding hole.
Yeah, and you see he's hitting the big rock there and rolls right. Not what I want to do. What Philo is doing here is quite smart. It's there is room up to the left there, and he's gonna have a fairly easy pitch up for his.
And I think he even has a little bit of a look to it, but I think Espen does the same thing as he did in the first round here as well.
Yeah. Espen. Is it Gregg? Yeah, hitting the same three.
He goes for the forehand route where everybody else is going for backhand.
Yeah, but he's done that which in a few holes which have seemed a little bit strange to me, so it might just be that he's feeling more comfortable today with his forehand. And he is one of the premier forehand players in the world, so...
Definitely.
Not too surprised.
Unlucky there as well. He even has a putt there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very, very nice by Philo. He's hit a few of those.
Yeah. He looks a bit more on fire on the longer ones. Even Nikko as well.
This is some great putting. We're see if Gregg.
Oh.
All right, Espen, don't.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah. Double bogey there is hard.
This is rough for Espen.
Yeah. And Philo is very focused there, as you can see.
It wasn't actually a double bogey, I think it was just let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're right, it's double bogey. Yeah,
I think so.
And you can see that Nikko and Philo is going neck to neck.
Yeah.
Those two birdies. And we're heading into hole 12, 110 meters. You want to aim towards this tree straight in the picture, maybe a little bit left, and then fade towards the right over this juniper bushes. A very fun hole. I like this hole a lot.
This would be a good hole for Gregg with his forearm.
Oh, absolutely. First round we saw Philo doing a turnover. We'll see what he does. Wide from,
wide.
but it's a very stable one. So he's been trying that disc a lot. So
I'm surprised that Nikko doesn't throw more forearms because he has a really good forearm.
Oh yeah, he does, no doubt. A little bit long from Philo there, just fades out a little bit.
But
this looks beautiful.
Looks very good.
This is a bullseye hit. Yeah, looked like it.
Yeah, that's nice. He has a putt from there. No doubt.
And Espen. Oh, that's going in early, and there is a lot of trees on the right side.
I think he's right behind the big green tree there, or I don't know what they call it, evergreen something.
Yeah. Hopefully he's getting.
I think he got through actually, so I think he has a very good putt. Oh.
Nice bid from Philo.
I think that was very close. And he's running this for sure.
He's not holding back.
No.
Oh,
it's so crazy.
Yeah, I gotta say it's quite inspiring to see players of this caliber play the courses that we play day in and day out, and just see how they shred even with minimal practice towards us. And that is a bullseye hit.
Yeah, that was a perfect try.
I'm gonna give him that.
yeah, this is a bullseye, or a very close at least.
Yeah.
The bullseye should be a little bigger on this hole because it's so
True words, Simon. So in the wintertime, I don't know if there's an old lady or an old man, but someone is going out and giving all the birds and the wild animals some food and peanuts and whatnot here.
Oh.
A little random local fact.
Local fact.
As we see Nikko and Philo.
That's that's good.
Yeah, you don't see that often. I played her a lot. I only got 2 birdies in total in my whole career.
Lifetime.
Yeah. So last hole of the yellow layout is hole 13, 80 meters. Gonna have an S curve towards the green here. It's one of the most satisfying lines to hit at for this whole tournament, I think. And
I think actually one of the things you have to consider here is that to choose a disc that doesn't have too much glide, because you can go way past if you hit a correct line and go too hard.
Yeah, if you go past the basket, you're gonna be in some trouble if you don't hit a tree. And Nikko is turning over a Guru Thor again.
Oh.
And that is a bullseye hit.
That's okay.
Yeah, that is okay. I agree. It's fading back a little bit too early. A little bit too much nose up, maybe. Another Thor in play.
Yeah, the Thor got some action from the Americans this year.
They really liked it. So, test their depth putt for.
But if anyone can put it in, it's Philo.
Oh, that's going in early.
Yeah, but he gets through though.
If you get through, there is some openings, but not.
Yeah, it's a tester for sure.
Yeah, it's not any obvious birdie runs for him. Leaves that a little bit wide, but it stops. There's a lot of bushes to stop in, so.
Do you know what they're called in English? Those
blueberry bushes?
It's blueberry. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's close.
It's probably the only berry I know in. Halle berry, but that's something else.
I know cloudberries actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of Americans have tasted cloudberries.
Yeah, your foreign kids should go to Google and find out what a cloudberry is.
Cloudberries. It's actually a thing.
As we see the guys clean up here for what has been a quite exciting first front 13.
13, yeah.
And
get the satisfaction of watching Nikko's perfect drive again.
Yeah. Sneaks around there, and 2 birdies, which means there's a tie going into the back 13 between Mr. Albatross, Philo, and Nikko.
And Gregg is also just 3 strokes back, so he can easily get them.
Yeah, so a lot is going to happen in the back 13 for sure. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out patreon.com/smdiscgolf. And until next time, well, hang tight.
See ya.